In the wild and unforgiving lands of 19th century Australia, a legend was born. A man whose name would divide history forever, feared by some and admired by others. This is the story of Ned Kelly. Ned Kelly was born in 1854 in Victoria, Australia. He grew up in a poor Irish immigrant family. Life was harsh and survival was never easy. His father had been sent from Ireland as a convict, and that stigma followed the family everywhere they went. From the beginning, Ned's life was shaped by struggle. As Ned grew older, he often found himself in conflict with the colonial police. Accusations, arrests, and tension surrounded his family. Many believed the system treated poor settlers unfairly, especially Irish families like the Kellys. And slowly, anger began to grow. In 1878, everything changed. After a violent confrontation with police, Ned Kelly and his brother went into hiding. Deep in the Australian bush, they disappeared from the world. Soon, Ned formed a small group of close allies. They became known as the Kelly Gang. The Kelly Gang began carrying out bold robberies across Victoria. Small frontier banks were targeted, and chaos spread across the region. But something unusual happened. Instead of total hatred, some locals began to support them. Newspapers reported every move they made. Ned Kelly's name spread across Australia like wildfire. To authorities, he was a dangerous criminal, but to some poor settlers, he was a symbol of resistance against injustice. The Kelly Gang moved deeper into the wilderness, hiding from police, planning their next steps. Every moment was filled with tension. The law was closing in, and time was running out. Then Ned Kelly made a decision that would define his legacy. He and his gang began forging iron armor, heavy plates of metal shaped into protection, a suit that could stop bullets. When Ned Kelly finally wore the armor, he became something almost unreal. A man turned into a walking symbol of defiance. Cold iron against the power of the law. In 1880, everything led to Glenrowan, a small town, now the center of a deadly confrontation. Police surrounded the area. The final battle was about to begin. Gunfire filled the night. The Kelly Gang fought desperately against overwhelming forces. In the chaos, Ned Kelly stood in his iron armor. Bullets struck him, but he kept moving. But no armor could change the outcome forever. The Kelly Gang was defeated. Ned Kelly, wounded and exhausted, was finally captured. The legend had fallen, but the story was not over. Inside a dark prison cell, Ned Kelly stood silently. The once feared outlaw, now alone. His fate was sealed. In 1880, Ned Kelly was executed. His final words were said to be simple: "Such is life." Today, his name still lives on. To some, a criminal. To others, a hero. But one thing is certain: Ned Kelly became a legend of Australian history.